Yeah, it's got
Hello,
really spicy
everybody.
noodles.
Yeah.
That's instant.
Hey, hold on.
Stream
I got an idea. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. It's okay. We did this on Sunday as well. It's fine. We just got to click over here and
What happened?
What the hell?
fuck. We biffed it. We biffed it. It's not going over.
Oh no.
Sorry, I had to run into the kitchen to get some. These weren't what I thought they were.
Get onto the
What the
thing.
fuck's happening?
Get onto the thing. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Okay, so the Hangout screen is not working anymore.
It's just me.
What? What the fuck?
The Hangout screen is not working. These guys are back. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine and dandy. How are you?
Leave it to the main characters again.
Look, everything is perfectly fine. Nothing happened.
There's
Nothing's
no scuff.
spooky. There's no nothing's haunted except for the title.
There is no scuff in bossing, say.
We're all good. Hey guys, what's going on? We're gonna play some Fate.
Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna play. I mean, at least with one of you. At least hold on. Let me make sure. I need to make sure that the active party is represented. Yep. Yep. Okay. So. We're gonna play some Fate with our one party member.
Joy.
Yeah.
Actually, I do still need some of you in case anybody wants to do recaps today. So who wants to tell us what happened last time? I think our one party member should.
Yeah,
Last time on Fate,
Oh.
we vibed in the house. Then we went to the forest, and there was a haze only Stray could see. We ruminated on this for a moment, decided nothing for it, and we go. And now all of us but Shades are in a tree.
That's good. That's really good. That's what happened. That's basically what went down.
Yeah.
My goodness. There was a little bit of explanation and a little bit of other things going on, but straight to the point. That's it. If you want to see what else
Very
went down,
concise.
go back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lynn. You want to do a gamble? You want to come up here and gamble? You want to gamble with Ruler, who's holding the little cake knife, and the Duke, who's just sitting there being the Duke.
Oh, are you offering a gambling stream?
I am offering a single gamble.
Which one?
You can have one big one or two little ones.
I'll take you up on that.
There you go.
I'll take
Got a
that.
mark
Yeah.
of courage. Perfect. Great job. Oh, you're not taking it up. You didn't tell the recap.
It's all right. No.
But yes, we've
I
done
thought that was for anybody who wanted to gamble.
I
but
thought we could
guess
all
not.
gamble because we died. You know what? Everybody but Anthony can have one gamble.
What the fuck?
I forgot what these do. I just decorate my table with them.
Everybody but Anthony, if you want to, can take one thing out of the little gamble area over here if you'd like. Because Anthony's the only one that's still alive, so I have to give you guys some kind of compensation.
All right, hang on.
Go ahead, Eric.
I got my chips.
Did you pet the Duke and Ruler? Did you pet the Duke and Ruler,
But-
Eric?
I don't gamble.
You don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll take.
You play fucking you play gotcha games. The fuck you mean?
You got some inspiration.
I only
Good job.
play one gotcha game, and I only ever really roll if I have a good chance of winning.
But Squeaky, you're
I
not.
don't
There's
recklessly
not
gamble.
even a gamble here. You're not even putting anything in. It's just free. It's a free
that's
roll.
the best. That's the best part about gambling. If you always think you have the best chance of winning, you're always gonna win.
What do they call it? Whenever you just get like a free roll in gotchas, what is it?
It's more like just like a free token. Yeah,
Yeah, you get a little free token. You can either get two little ones or one big one.
I'll do one big one then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you got a guidance, Eric. Good job.
I can't eat the rest of these noodles.
Did you get your one?
Wait. Okay.
Did you get your
I
one,
see.
Squeaky?
I thought that was mine. That's why
Oh
I
no,
was
that was
I was so
Eric's.
confused.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Drag it out.
I'll go a big one. Okay. So I have to drag it out.
Yep. Yeah, you got not a success. Nice.
Yeah.
Good job. And Lynn, you can have one more because you got one for the thing, and you're getting one for this. Hey, you got a demon point. Look at that. Nice. Or a mark of power, I guess is what they're called now. I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm sorry you were left out, but you're the only one still alive, so I think it balances out.
Yeah, sure.
All that being said.
Still no idea what these do, but they're pretty.
Which ones? If you scroll over them, it'll tell you what you use them for.
All the Zelda tokens.
Yeah, if you hold your mouse over them, it'll tell you what you can use them for.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Good job. Oh, right,
Thank
and
you.
Yomebot. Let me get Yomebot in here because might be a good idea. Yomebot was messing up with me whenever I was trying to turn her off on Sunday, so I hope that they're not messing up again. It looks like they're coming in okay. Oop. There we go. All of that being said, everyone, the only one still left around after everything just went down. So Michael.
Yep.
You're standing here in front of the tree. You just saw one of your friends go in, another one of your friends go in, another one of your friends go in, another one of your friends go in, and some other people you're acquaintance with, I guess. As they all,
You son of a bitch.
and they all went over and touched the tree. Each and every one of them felt something and then dispersed very shortly after. They were able to briefly touch the tree, but then they seemed to just fall right through. You decided to wait outside to see if you can do much of anything out here. But as you were waiting outside, you did feel something shifting around you. The area seems to be more active than it was before. The swirling mist around the area that before only Stray could see, you are now starting to get a feeling of, as you see this strange purple haze appearing up into the sky, mixing around with the reds that are up there and just making this strange, otherworldly just glow over the entire forest. You had also heard the sounds of something off in the distance. Michael, you are here. You are currently alone. What would you like to do?
Okay. So, things are not looking great. In the terrible forest. Do I hear any noises, like anything moving, rustling, approaching, anything like
You
that?
feel there's more activity here than you had felt whenever you had first made your way here. You can't shake the feeling that something's approaching, but there's nothing that's actually racking your senses. It's more like, again, it's more like just like a foreboding feeling of something on its way.
I have an unknown amount of time to figure out how to unfuck this. So this disgusting flesh tree is just here.
Yes. It is currently still throbbing.
Hate it. And if they touched it, they vanished into it.
They touched it, and after a brief bit, they vanished into it. They did not seem to vanish into it immediately.
Okay. There's a delay. Cool. I don't have a lot of materials here. I'm trying to think of what could I do that wouldn't take a ton of time.
Hey man, the others are dead. It's all you. You can take up as much time as you want.
They're probably not dead.
You're getting fed to the roots of the flesh tree.
And how does one uproot a flesh tree?
The only way to move it
Not literally uproot
the only
a
way to
fucking tree.
move it
I'm not crazy.
is to pull it from its roots.
Yeah.
The only way to move
I know what you're
is to
referencing,
cut it
shut up.
from its roots.
God damn it. Well, I don't come to fucking get an excavator either. You know, deep tree roots grow. It's actually fucking scary.
Oh yeah, this thing's huge too.
Yeah. When it happened. God, I'm just trying to figure out. Okay. So the weird barrier is agitated, and something's active in the forest now.
As I said before, the actual thing that you guys have felt, the actual thing that is this entire area, seems to be more active now. So you saying the weird barrier, it's giving off a bit more of a presence now, but again, mostly just big, thick, big, bad energy everywhere, swirly, purple.
Just to reiterate, they didn't get eaten by it. They just kind of poofed.
Yeah, it's kind of melded into it.
Gross. I can't touch without getting sucked into, and wherever the fuck that is. Trying to think, like, what am I supposed to do about that? How do I pull them out? I need to understand how this tree works first, I guess. But God, I did have a plan, but I forgot what it was. Look, man, I was in a fucking state before game started. I took a bite of that, and it just ruined my brain.
Hey, you're okay.
I was in so much pain.
I will say, if you have nothing, you have two options at that point. You could wait, or you could go with them.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, as a ritualist, I'm trying to think of what I could possibly do to help. Is there some form of scrying I can perform here? Can I try and find where they went?
Without touching it, it would be hard because the area around you is so thick with magic now that you're not sure you could overpower that. Without being in physical contact with this thing, you're not sure if you can do much with it.
Is there some way to siphon the magic from the area to power it? Can I borrow it?
There doesn't seem to be a way to siphon the magic. Again, the main issue right now is without touching this thing, you feel like you can't do anything with it. The fact that the area itself around is so overpowering with magic, and again, that strange just feeling in the back of your head that something's approaching, it's hard to concentrate, it's hard to feel it just in general. But you also know that if you touch it in physical contact, that it will likely suck you in after a delay.
Okay, so without touching it, I can't.
I will also remind you, because it's one of the lesser things that we usually do with these, but you do have a karma token. If you would like, you can turn that in for 4 guidance tokens, and you can attempt to use one of those to gain some kind of insight.
It has been a while since I've done that, hasn't it? Sure, I'll burn one for some of that. I'll buy a hint for 400. Let's see if I can get a hint, I guess. So,
why don't you go ahead and roll me for your instinct really quick? Because I can give you one of 2 things here.
Let's go, big number. That's 6. That ain't fucking dick all.
You have a fleeting.
Okay. It's too late. Let's go. We.
It's an 18. You have another fleeting, but I'll let you hold on to that for now. Unless you
Okay.
want to fish for that 20.
Nah, I'm good.
So, you do find that, again, they didn't immediately disappear after they touched it. It happened after a delay. You feel like you could touch it and then stop touching it to see if you can, like, kind of make any kind of leeway in investigating. However, another thought does come to you. You know that you have something in you that is an extension of yourself that you could potentially touch this thing with.
Right, I'm haunted. I mean, yeah, it's better than playing fucking chicken with it. Sure, I'll try it.
Do you want to try touching it yourself, or do you want to try to bring the creature out and try to touch it?
Oh, fuck that. I'm using the ghost.
All right.
Oh, there he is. I forgot to put him in my inventory.
Well, of course. I mean, of course he's in your inventory. He's yours.
It's a surprise tool I can use for later.
The amount I was circling that while you were talking just because I knew you weren't looking. It was. I saw your hand over there. You stand there, and for a moment, you try to activate whatever that creature is in you. You know it is something to do with your effort or something to do with your energy. You're not sure exactly what it's like, but you do try to summon it. Upon doing so, you have to give up a minimum of 15 for your HP. Do you want to give anything else into this aside from 15 HP?
At least he with fucking 10.
You can also give shield.
Oh, I can?
Yes, but it does take a minimum of 15 HP every time.
And I'll take, okay, 15 minimum, and I'll pay the fucking magic too, because I'll fucking, I don't know. If it's fucking Baba Yaga that shows up, I'm dead in here. I'm dead one way or another, so fuck it.
20,
I'll bring
okay.
half my shield.
All right, then.
I'll juice it, why not? And what's the worst that can happen right there?
You look to this creature, you summon forth a bit of your power, a bit of your ode into this, and then you kind of like look at it like, no, I need to have something help me. I need something around me. If what I think is here, I'm gonna need something big, and I'm gonna die either way. You summon forth a lot more of your energy. I would like you to please roll me for your willpower.
Oh, fuck, alright.
Remember that guidance can also be used to give yourself an inspiration. However, you do have an inspiration already.
Just in case. I'm also going to roll this funny number dice.
Heck yeah.
Big funny number.
Oh, I mean, a +1 though. That's pretty good.
That's a 4 now.
Roll me 3 times. First roll.
Alright, that's 14.
Pretty good, pretty good.
And that's 12.
Last roll.
Maybe bigger than that?
Maybe bigger than that. I mean, or just
13.
below it. I mean, it was bigger than the 12.
You know, I guess I got what I asked for. So 14,
Plus
so 18
4.
total. Yeah.
You find when you summon this creature, something about it shifts. For a moment, it doesn't look like a faceless shade. It looks like something else flashes in front of you, but it doesn't seem to keep that form. It immediately goes back into the shade. It doesn't seem like it has enough magic.
What the? That needs to be investigated if I'm alive after this.
You still have the ability, if you would like, to put more magic into it, to retry the roll, but that's up to you. You don't have a ton of ode left.
I don't.
But who knows? It could be good.
I hate being a gambling man. I have to try. At least one. So, okay, what's the minimum I would have to give up then?
I would say for this, I would say you can go down to 10 shield and 10 HP. So the minimum is going to be 5. That would mean you could put 5 and then you could put 5 again. But you can't go below 10 shield, 10 HP. So if you give him 5 right now, I'll let you redo the roll, and then you can do 5 again if you'd like after that.
Man, I'm really hoping that something good comes out of this. It's not just a fucking trap. Sure. All right. Let's try the first time. Let's do it once.
Push a bit more of your magic into it. Roll me a gem for your willpower. You have one more fleeting as well. Good for you. Good for you.
Fine. We'll do doubles. Wow.
And last roll.
Oh, no, it didn't actually go through. It didn't come up. I just put it back up on the ram. There we go. Oh.
15's pretty good. That's a 19 altogether. You see it flashing a little bit. You see it again, almost flickering into something. It immediately looks more bestial than it does human at that point, but you're not able to fully, completely figure it out. Do you want to try one more?
I'm gonna need to hit a fucking 20, aren't I? Fine.
Not a 20.
Oh.
I mean,
all right.
Technically a 20 for the actual, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not a natural, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not a there's no naturals here, just that. I'll use one more guidance.
All right.
Fuck it.
3 more rolls because you just got another fleeting as well.
Oh, okay.
That's a 19. That's a 23 altogether. Roll me 2 more times.
It's the sacrifices that were needed, you see. I needed to have no resource to fight Baba Yaga.
Another 19.
God damn.
You find,
right.
as you're looking to this creature, as you're trying to figure it out, something about it was very impactful to your thoughts. Something about it seemed very, with a lack of better words, something about it seemed very primal. As you look to it, you find the actual being in front of you seems to shine outward very slightly. You see it in its bestial shape for a moment before it collides with the ground below it, it finally obtaining legs. It goes down to all fours. But something else comes with it. You see some kind of a strange object appearing in its palm. As it seems to roll it upon the ground very slightly, it stands proudly in front of you, and you immediately recognize this creature.
It has a board. Oh.
As this
I get it
creature
now.
stands large and proudly in front of you.
Huh.
You see a representation of a certain depiction you have upon your back.
I sure as fuck didn't know that's what this was, huh? Okay, this happens. This is happening.
You see a lion dog appearing in front of you. You see it standing proudly over top of you. You see it sniffing at the air, and as a look of just absolute rage or alertness comes about it, as it seems to growl a bit. But standing atop you, it looks very much like it is in a protective, defensive stance.
Yeah, I feel it too. Well, I guess we're stuck here together. As whatever that's worth. Still, I think I can use you for something else here. Thank goodness there's actually something I can talk to. I thought I would have to talk to the ghost. I'd actually go crazy.
It looks to you and doesn't respond because it's a dog or a lion or a statue or something.
Yeah, I know. Good thing I'm not crazy. So.
Yes, you're only crazy if I start answering you. I'm playing.
I know, right? It's a good thing. Just go full Malkavian vampire.
A little monocle appears on it.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. This persona shit. It's like Appa when he's like, you have to take care of yourself. Holy shit.
They
God,
seem
okay.
to be growling not only at the tree, but definitely towards something to your south. That feeling you had of something approaching does seem to somewhat be more understood now as it looks off in that direction. You also find that while this creature is out, you feel your senses beginning to sharpen. You feel just your general awareness of the area around you, like basically being harnessed and sharpened to a fine point. I'm gonna say this. You currently cannot roll while this thing is on your field. You currently are rolling your willpower for most of your abilities.
Oh, I just get a flat 3 for everything.
You are a minimum of 3 for any ability you roll currently.
Goddamn. All right, cool. Okay.
Of course, if you use any attacks, you can still use your ability because it's 1 over, but for everything else, you can roll a 3.
That's fucking crazy. And I just took all my everything. I can one shot. I am just one shot for that. That's cool. That's worth it. Good sacrifice. This is neat. Don't have time to process that entirely. Need to figure out what to do next, because time is a thing I don't have a factor for. All right. Do I know anything inherent about this creature that it can do anything, or is it just cool dog thing?
You know that lion dogs are protectors of shrines and protectors of different kinds of people, places, and things, treasures, mostly. You had put this upon your back for a reason. Whenever you had first asked for your tattoo, this creature is an extremely loyal and an extremely powerful defender.
Okay. So at least I have some kind of shield. I guess that helps. They're like spirit guardians. Guardian shrine. So I can do some weird magic shit with them, can't I?
Potentially.
Can I make it what with my new senses in this creature, can I get a better sense of what exactly the nature of this magic is going on, and maybe find more of a way to exploit it to my benefit?
The magic around you feels very thick, and once again, you feel your sensations as if coming from this creature. Go ahead and roll me just a +3, because that is your current lowest you can roll.
I love bare minimum. 19.
That is a 22 altogether. You feel the magic around you as if it is some kind of siphoning. It seems to be siphoning magic from not only the area around, you feel the life energy of countless animals around the forest being somewhat drawn upward into the sky. But oddly enough, you feel the most of that energy coming from the tree itself, as if it's siphoning energy from the roots of the tree up into the sky.
So the question becomes for me then, how do I choke this siphon? Can't cut it down easily. Tree is problem. Monster is problem. Monster coming from behind is problem. Is there a way to... So how about... I know... bear with me. I'm not very nuanced in fate magics. Is there some form of anti-magic thing I can do here? Can I cut the tree off from its source?
Again, for any information on the tree, you feel you need to be in contact with it.
I would, or maybe the dog can be in contact with it.
Do you want to try to have your dog friend, your lion dog friend, go touch it?
Yeah. Real quick. Yeah, I know. Whatever that is, we'll deal with it. Tree. Evil tree.
It looks back toward the area that the tree is in. It steps off from its orb for a moment and looks to you before rolling it over towards your leg, and then stepping over and putting resting a paw on the tree. You find when it rests a paw on the tree, you feel as if you're touching it.
Okay, well, we get somewhere.
I would like you to roll me for your ability, please.
Let's go. It's That's the wrong thing I want to grab here. Oh, that's a 10.
The tree is complex. It's something that you definitely feel upon this creature touching it. It is a magic that is beyond most modern magics. Not necessarily in the realm of impossibility. You still feel like whatever this is something you could interact with, but it's made of a spell or an ability that you have no understanding of.
I can understand its basic function. I just don't know how it does it. Is what
You
I'm
feel
getting
like
at.
there's more to the tree as you're touching it. Not only do you feel that the tree itself is siphoning magic from its roots, but you feel like there's almost countless things inside the tree. You feel like the tree itself should be larger than it is. And you're starting to hear a strange vibrating or a strange sound coming from the tree. As you focus more on it, roll me for a +3 for your instinct.
Is some fucking breathing or something? What the hell? That's a 14, that's a 17.
When you touch the tree, you hear something that you honestly probably wish you didn't.
Oh.
As you listen to the tree, as you try your best to understand it, you hear children. You hear children crying.
Oh, this tree needs to fucking die. Oh, my friends got sucked into the crying dimension. That's not good.
Not the crying dimension.
It's like the crying hole, except the whole dimension of it. Okay. So this needs to die. This needs to be undone.
You find
So it's
far off from you to the south of where you are, you find something beginning to approach. Through the eyes of your familiar, of your summon here, you see it before you ever see the actual figure. You see a towering amount of magic energy coming in your direction, but it doesn't seem to be coming from a large creature. It seems to be coming from something fairly small.
Oh. That's
You see it almost like
probably
almost like depictions of large inky flames coming off of it, similar to, again, like a tattoo.
You're
not sure if that's just what this thing sees things as or what.
I love the stylization of your eyes, but I gotta think of Okami vision. Okay. This is a really complicated spell that's holding a lot of things prisoner. But there has to be a way to break this lock. I just gotta think outside the box, don't I?
Potentially.
Okay. So dispelling it isn't really gonna work. It has some property I'm not aware of, probably a phantasm of some kind. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Less a question, more of a statement. I have a gun with the bullets that are a phantasm of our good friend Ryder. They have like phantasm magic in them or something, right? They're like golds. I don't know how else to put this. Can I use the gold in some capacity to, I don't know how to put this, like not like cut it out, not like cut it off, but like weaken the effects of this thing?
Without knowing exactly where to shoot, you don't think so. Right now, the best option you have would be to aim for its roots. However, you can tell from touching this thing, the roots lie very deep.
Assuming the roots aren't the goal, can I try to discern what the most vital vein on this thing is?
They all look just as vital as the others, which is to say, this is a tree that's looking like it's already dead, meaning that none of them are probably extremely vital.
Where the fuck is it? How's it shooting magic into the air?
It seems to be sucking it in from its roots.
Where the fucking dig? This is okay. This orb it pushed next to, it's like it's sitting next to me. Can I pick it up?
You look down toward the orb. As you look to it, it seems to hold some kind of strange swirling energy inside of it. You look down to it, and as you do, you check it out. It seems to be full of magic, but not any kind of magic that you recognize. It almost seems to be full of whatever magic the lion dog is made of. As it looks to you and you look down to it, you have an instinctual understanding that it's possibly vitality. Meaning that if you need it, you could potentially heal from it. Though you're not sure what would happen to this creature if you do.
Right now, I'm running under the assumption it will go bye-bye. Because I had to siphon vitality to bring it out. Okay. So it's approaching. Not a lot of options left. Can I have the dog claw at the bark?
Your lion dog claws into the bark of the tree. As it's doing so, it makes these long, straight, and jagged, just all around breaking marks all through it that seem to almost immediately heal as it claws through it.
Okay. It's one of these magics. I fucking hate this stuff.
Also, yes, this was made by FOMO.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it.
It's fucking sick.
It's so cool. I hope I don't die before I get a chance to make real use of it. Okay, so it automatically regenerates. That needs to stop.
You could try to, again, keep looking into the tree. You could try to examine the magic coming to you. You could see what happens when you go inside.
Okay. How... Just kind of think.
You do have a
here.
Bible, yes. I'm not sure exactly what the Bible would do here, but you do have a Bible.
Oh, I don't have that in my inventory, but neat. But I mean,
It's a nice little Bible. It gives you help sometime. You look at it and
I wonder
go,
what Corinthians
Jesus.
says about this. I don't know what it would do that the Saint Cloth can't do. I think I'm on. I feel like I'm figuring. I'm parsing something together here. I hear crying. There's something happening in this tree. That means there's something in there. There is something here.
Yes.
Just probably. It's either literally underneath the ground or it's metaphysically in the tree, and it's like some weird no phantasm shit that I don't understand. Can I pinpoint where the crying's coming from on the tree that's above ground?
It seems to just be coming from the tree.
I was ready you were going to say that. Okay. The thing that's approaching, how close is it? Sort of, technically.
You look back in the direction as you just see a monumental flame coming in your direction. This flame rising high up into the sky, but you still can't see any figure. This obviously isn't the building, otherwise you're pretty sure you would have seen it by now. It has to be something humanoid or smaller. As you look off in that direction, roll me a +3.
Okay. I'm guessing it's probably just the problem that we're here to solve. Oh, that's a 12. Yeah.
You look off in the direction, you feel a sense similar to what happens whenever you look over at Stray, whenever you look over at Lancer, when you look over at the Minotaur. You see a sense that there's almost a creature on the other side that you can almost see like little bits about them. Unfortunately for you, none of the things you can see are visible. Whatever this creature is, you have no real understanding of. However, because you in particular have had influence by this thing, you can tell what its name is. Caster.
Oh, fuck me. So it's not Bob. Why is it not? Neat. I don't have communication with fucking cat with ruler or anything. I don't have the fucking mark. God, I wish cell phones were real here. Okay. So Casper's coming. That's bad. I'm absolutely gonna get my shit rocked if they find me.
It's fine. Caster's probably a little bitch. They're gonna get mauled by your dog.
Look, it's probably, but getting to her is the problem. The wizard has 4 health. He knows fucking fireball.
More like
The problem isn't
disintegrate,
the
but yeah.
wizard. Or just fucking doom, whatever. Fucking
Just has like Spear of Annihilation.
just throws it at me. Oh, okay. I guess that's it.
Hello there, I'm Caster. I wish you didn't exist. Ah!
I must have rolled a D100. You got 100. I can't think of a way to slow down a caster. But she's like a witch or something. She's like not like Baba Yaga though. Okay. I need to look at something again. Hold on.
I will bring up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You've inspected all the things I told you could inspect here.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, unless you can think of something else to do, you have 2 options. Wait for Caster here, or touch the tree.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a rock and a hard place, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And in the fucking... Okay. I think that for now, I think I have an idea, but I need to see how this goes. I am not going to touch the tree yet. I think I might need to wait for Caster. Is there any conceivable way to hide myself from a fucking servant? God.
You're relatively sure that when it comes to a servant, you potentially could, but servants themselves are innately kind of looking at magic and magical ability and things of that nature. They themselves are made up of magic.
Yeah.
You might be able to hide, maybe, if you are able to conceal yourself enough. Given that this is Assassin's area, not Caster's area, they likely don't innately know that you're here. But you also know that there is a being here that absolutely cannot hide from Caster.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I was worrying about. That was what I was worried about the most. But I figured...
You also know you probably can't beat a servant by yourself. But if you're not wanting to fight it, maybe the other things can go down. But, you know. likely dangerous.
The problem is I don't know what she's gonna fucking do to this thing. Because if this is a one-way tunnel, then we're all fucked if I go in there.
Potentially.
And I'm fucked if I stay out here too. I don't know what she's gonna do.
If it's a one-way tunnel, then everybody in there is already gone.
Well, there's like only one way in and out of whatever. That's what I meant. The one way in and out of wherever the fuck they just went.
You, like I mentioned to you whenever you came into this place, fields like these and spells like these likely have sigils and runes and different areas all throughout this forest keeping it up. You know that from the tree itself, the only way you can mess with it is potentially digging down to its roots, which by the look of the tree could be far down and could be spread extremely wide.
Right.
There's no way for you to get rid of the spell, at least you don't think, from up here.
Yeah, unless I can find the sigils, and if there are sigils, and I can't see them anywhere, so...
There are likely very many of them.
Yeah, it's like it'd be way too fucking many. I guess.
So again, the only things that come to mind is
so...
to talk with Caster when they approach, potentially try to hide from them or potentially fight them, or touch the tree. Those are the two options.
Can I bullshit Caster enough? They're already in my head, so I don't think so. Well, I have more idea of what this is now, so maybe actually going inside might not be a terrible idea. I actually can break it from inside. Fuck it, speedrun. I'll give it a shot. Why not? I know I've investigated as much as I can, right? So nowhere to go but down.
Are you grabbing the orb?
Oh, of course, I'm fucking grabbing the dog though, or I'm grabbing it. Let's go.
You have the orb in your hands. The dog looks to you and gives a nod. As you make your way over, you touch the tree. You hold your hand upon it. You shift and meld downward into the tree's roots.
I don't like this.
Everyone, you're all dead. Congratulations.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Good game, everybody.
Good game.
Finally, I can make my new character, Michael.
Let's re-roll.
Now that Michael has gone inside, I would like for everyone...
Well, yes, Trey already knew that.
I would like for everyone to bring their attention over to this nice little pink D6 I have here on the middle of the coin toss table. And I would like for, starting with Miru, since Miru went in first, I would like for you to roll a D6, please.
This D6 here on the center?
D6 here, yes.
It's like I'm fucked up meat all over again.
Number 3. Okay. Miru's 3. Go ahead and Stray, roll me a D6. If you roll a 3, re-roll. 1. Good for you. All right. I believe next would have been Ami. A4. Understood. Let's go, Nikolai.
Give me that motherfucking dice.
I got the death number. Yeah.
Nice. The death number. You also got the death number. Roll again. You got
It being this thing is not helping.
It isn't. Oh,
5.
There we go.
Hey.
That leaves 2 and 6 for Michael, but
I
yeah,
mean,
go
at
ahead,
that point,
Michael.
you might as well just flip a coin.
Flip a coin, Michael. Heads, you go to 2. Tails, you go to 6.
how the fuck do I flip this card?
Just right click and go to roll, and just keep rolling it.
All right.
Same way you roll.
All right. Oh, it's
Yeah, there it goes. 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 Tails.
Cool.
You're going to 6.
Yay.
All right. We will go in order. Put that dice back over here, whoever took it.
Tommy's a little thief.
Give it back, Ami. We need that dice. Mine. Okay. So, we're going to be going Miru. Not Miru, we're going to be going fucking other person who's in love. We're going to be going to Stray.
Oh, I thought you said we were going in order. Okay.
Oh, you got one, didn't you?
Oh, you mean in terms of the numbers
Yes.
rolled? Okay, gotcha.
Then we'll go to Miru. Then we'll go to Ami. Then we'll go to Nikolai. And we'll eventually get to Michael. Who knows?
We'll see.
So, everybody, what you had found when you made your way into this place, you found yourselves walking into the wood. All 5 of you, plus others, stepping further and further through until you come up across a fence. Behind the fence, there's a tree and a cabin upon the tree. You all find this. Surrounding this large cabin, this large tree, you see the bodies of countless animals laying on their sides in the debris. Some of them breathing, some of them not. As they stare upwards toward the cabin, as if something drawing them there. The 5 of you get drawn there as well. Something about this place just seems to immediately bring you in. It lowers itself downward, bending knee around the base. As it lowers down, it gives you a very easy entrance into the lower parts of the cabin itself. You don't really come to until after you've stepped onto that area. And by the time you come to, the house pushes forward, down, shoving you into its doorways, its windows, holes in its different sides. Any which place it can grab you, it grabs you and throws itself back as if swallowing you whole. Everything goes dark. But you do find something. When your eyes open, you're in a room. Stray. You find yourself on the floor of some kind of washroom. You yourself appear to be in your deer form. However, you find that in your deer form, you are very listful. You are very almost drunken off of something in the air. You find yourself swaying back and forth, even with trying to step up and just look about. Everything is hazy, but the more you stand there, the more you realize your body doesn't listen to you. While you are in your deer form, you do not feel like you are wasting any magic, but you also feel as if whatever this place is has too much of a hold over you for you to even move. You can stay there and hope that somebody comes by, or you can switch.
Before he exits the deer forest,
Mhm.
I think he would try. No, I don't know if that would really be helpful here.
If you can explain to me how it works from your base deer instincts, we can definitely mess with it.
I mean, I was gonna try to see if I can't have him smell any of the others from where he is, because deers have a pretty good sense of smell.
Deers do have a pretty good sense of smell, but when you start thinking about trying to smell any of the others, why don't you, but you know what? Let's try. Why don't you roll me for your, we're gonna say magic.
Okay. I'm gonna use this. Little sun token.
Mm-hmm. So 12 plus your 5, that is a 17. That is a 17 plus your 5, that is a 22.
Yeah.
So you do try to smell about for your allies. The only problem is your allies, that's not something you feel like you have a base instinct to do. That's not something that you feel like you really care about at the moment. You're a deer. You care about grazing and going and walking about and being self-preserved and like drinking some of that water over there.
Motherfucker.
But
He's in love.
you do find that there is one person
Exactly.
that you feel your base instincts really wants you to find as you begin sniffing around the area. You find, going off and about, the smell seems to be coming from this large door. You find that wherever this door leads, going, I believe upward, yes? You find if you go upward from here, you can find the one that is your true love. The one that you as a deer would absolutely love to spend all of your time with.
Well, I mean, he's not going to try to open the door as a fucking deer. He's going to change back.
Just fucking horse kick it. Bam, bam.
You are now no longer completely bound to your base instincts. You are still in love, but you know all that good stuff.
But he knows the direction to go now.
It's just like deer and heat noises.
You find yourself standing, looking over in that direction. This is the way out. You are decently sure. While you're there now, and while you are no longer having a bunch of your senses just sort of working against you, you also find that there's a sound coming from the room that you're in. A sound that you weren't really paying attention to before. You find that there's a sound of crying in the room. Somewhere in this room, you hear the sound of a crying child.
He was like reaching for the door, and then when he hears that, he stops and looks around. Hello?
You look back, there doesn't appear to be anyone else in the room with you. However, there was a brief stopping to the crying before some kind of other sound, but then just continuous sobs coming after, as if they couldn't respond.
He's not leaving while there's crying happening.
Looking around the room, you see that there are several areas about here that are of interest. The obvious biggest area is, of course, the large pool that is in the center of the room, surrounded by the greenery that's off and about. You also see that there is a cabinet full of towels and other such things. There appears to be a bench for either sitting, laying, doing something off on the side. There is a basin for drinking water or for washing water off to the side, and there is a large, ornate, double-sided mirror off in the corner of the room.
I think he's going to give a quick once over to all the... Because I'm assuming he can tell that it's a child's crying, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to try to, like, check in all the most obvious places a child would hide. Like underneath the bench, underneath all the other stuff, within the cabinets that a kid could fit in.
You look just for a physical sign of where the kid could be. Behind the mirror, under the sink, in the water, under the benches. You don't see any physical presence of a child.
And he's going to go check out that mirror itself. Not behind it, but the actual mirror.
Looking to the mirror itself, you find, as you stare into it, there is a scene in front of you. You're not sure exactly where it is. You're not sure exactly why it is. But as you look to it, I would like you to roll me a d4 to determine what scene you are seeing in the mirror.
Okay. Why isn't it rolling? Roll. 3.
You see in front of you what appears to be a lone man inside of a forest. You see this man standing, but you see what appears to be wounds about them. You also find that the man does not appear to be holding any weapons. You see Lancer as they are looking forward toward the tree line, as something is getting closer to them. You look as you see what appear to be some of Lancer's soldiers. The wolves that supposedly listen to him. As you look to them, he seems to have a look of resignment upon his face as one of the wolves strike him with one of their spears. You see them hit him to the ground as he tries to step back a bit, seemingly trying to talk to them or persuade them in some way, but another one shows up behind, and another one, and another one. The scene repeats as you see what appears to be Lancer being attacked by his own men.
Huh. Well, we're talking about assassins, so it might not be real.
This does not
gonna
seem
try
to be
to, like,
where the
touch-
crying child is, but it does appear to be some kind of magical something.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fuck with the mirror no more. Is there any direction that his archer ears can hear that it's coming from, or is it just kind of an omnidirectional
It
sound?
seems to be somewhere around the room, not at the exit, but sort of omnidirectional, yes. There doesn't appear to be any... Wherever the sound is coming from, it's not meant to carry to you, you feel.
What do you mean?
You feel like you're hearing it because of you more than anything. You feel that you are hearing it because you are able to hear it, not because they're calling out to you. You feel like it's more magical than actually sensory or and sensatory.
Okay. Do you want some help? I can get you out of here.
You call out to the child. Roll me for your charisma.
Okay. Oh. Eh.
With an 11, do you have anything you want to do to it?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my fucking Ares reroll.
Ares reroll. It'll reusable reroll, the little Ares reusable reroll.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's better.
That's way better.
Please help. I can't. They try to call out
Where
to you,
are
but
you?
something seems to be stopping a lot of their speech. They just seem to keep repeating, "Please help me, I can't." If you would like more time to think on it, you can. We could move on to one of the others, or if you have an idea as to what they're saying, you can investigate.
Can't. Over at the water, maybe?
You look down into the water. As you do, you find the water itself appears to be scalding. There is a bit of smoke coming up from it. Whenever you approach, you can feel the heat coming off whenever you are there. As you keep hearing the child in the back of your head, you look down into the water. You see that it goes deeper into the middle than you would expect. You also see that there are, again, like a hot tub, like bubbles and things coming up from the bottom.
All right. He's jumping in.
All right. You find, upon jumping down into the area, first things first, you may take some damage. I want
Yeah,
you to
that's
please
fine.
roll me for your defense.
Eh.
That's pretty good.
17 plus
That's pretty good.
stuff.
Do
Plus 3, so 20.
your defense is D+++. I'm gonna take the pluses into account and lower it as well.
Oh, we're looking at those now.
Yep, because this is a servant. This is a servant thing. I will take the +++ into account. That's actually very funny that I'm taking the +++ into account. You know you're only supposed to have 2 pluses, right? Anyway, so I will roll. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll base on you. Take that into account. You are going to take 18. However, you can take it to either your shield or your HP. You can also split it if you'd like.
I think he's just going to take it to his shield.
Okay. You find as you swim down, the water seems impossibly deep. Much deeper than you felt it was whenever you went into it first. You feel the water scalding at your flesh as you jump. You feel it tearing away at your magical barrier. But as you do, you see what appears to be countless shards of glass at the bottom of the pool. As you look down, you see what appears to be around about 24 shards of glass that remind you of the mirror that was up on the top of here. As you look down, you see the faces of children inside of the glass.
Oh. Okay. Well, he's going to grab all of those.
You go to grab them all. You find that as you go down to grab them, you go to stack them up a little bit. We're going to see how fast you do this. Why don't you roll me for your agility? If you do it fast enough, then I won't have you do full damage for the next tick of the scalding water.
Hold on, I'm just going to look at my stuff real quick to make sure there's nothing I can do to help with this.
Of course.
I mean, I don't think arrows really feels like the only thing that would, but even that I don't see how.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, I'm just going to try to grab them.
Roll me agility. We're going to see how quick it is for you to gather up all of these and also jump out.
All right. That's an 8 But I'm gonna use this reroll.
Gonna re-roll that.
Yeah. Also gonna add.
Remember,
Well,
you can
maybe-
add these in after the
Yeah.
roll.
I just want to remind myself I have them.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna add them.
yeah. It's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna add them. I think that's a good idea. Reroll that one.
That's fine. It went way way off the course anyway. 2.
Altogether, that would make a 12, and then we add in your agility, which is 4. You find that you are taking a little bit of time to do this, but not nearly as much as you could have. You will take half damage from this.
Okay.
Ooh, that was near max. Go ahead and take 9.
I don't have anything like that would. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think so.
You feel like this would be doing more damage, but you're a little bit weirdly specially resilient.
Cure doesn't. It only restores health, not shield, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Also,
so I'm gonna go ahead.
for you, that's technically the same thing, so you could make an argument for it. At the same time, you're spending mana to get back shield. It doesn't really work for you. If somebody
yeah, then
else
I'm
used cure on you, though, you could make an excuse to me.
I'm gonna subtract from my health so that I can heal it back later.
Okay. You find as you pick up all of the glass, you raise it up out of the ground, you jump upward to the sky. As you do, you hit the ground hard, you tumble a bit. As you look to the glass, you find that the glass stops crying. These children who were inside of the glass, at least to your knowledge, looking at it, seem to no longer be being scalded. As you feel their faces and their forms don't disappear from the glass, but seem to begin a very much needed rest.
It's okay. We're gonna get you out. Just leave it to me. He will place them away in whatever I'm assuming he.
You have a
a
bag.
I'm
You
assuming.
have a bag.
Yeah, in his bag.
You will place the pieces of glass in your bag. You will wrap them so that they don't immediately start to poke at things. It's a magic bag. You're fine. You look over toward the exit once again. You find that the exit itself seems to have not really a lock, but some kind of magical mechanism upon it. Now that you no longer are distracted by the children's crying, you see that there are 6 dials on the door itself. You find when you look at the dials, these dials seem to have a strange feeling to each of them. Each of them don't look familiar, but you're decently sure one of them, whenever you were a deer, gave off a specific scent. You look at the dial that is the third from the bottom as you see the something that appears to be the what you were looking at whenever you were thinking about Miru. At the top of the door, at the top of the door, there appears to be almost a large bolt strewn across the front. Do you want to do anything with these 6 dials?
I mean, I guess he'll try turning the third one.
Do you want to turn it up or down?
I mean, he was kind of feeling the direction of up earlier, so he's gonna turn it up.
You turn the dial up on the third one, the one that reminds you of Miru. As you do, you see that the lock does look like it begins to shift out from the top of the door. As it begins to shift out, you find that even if you bring the dial all the way to the top, it doesn't shift enough for you to open.
I have a really dumb idea.
Each of these dials seem to have almost 3 levels to it. 1 is off, 2 is moderate, 3 is on. So like the max you can go is 3, the min you can go is 1.
Oh, okay.
If you put the mirror one at max, you still can't open the door, but it does seem to open the lock a bit.
Okay, well, he would have done that.
Okay.
And I think what he's gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is he's gonna run full speed at the door, and then last second turn into a deer.
Sure, man, we can fuck with that. I knew it was gonna be either.
But he doesn't need to.
I knew it was gonna be either you or Nikolai. Go ahead. Let's get a strength check.
All right.
Your strength is B,
You know
right?
what? Yeah, B plus.
Give yourself 2d4 onto that.
Okay, cool. This one.
So
Roll
rolling for your
Nikolai dice
strength
for
plus
strength.
2d4.
That's a natural 1.
You
But
find
I'm gonna go ahead and use an auto success.
Okay. I was gonna be like, you find that as soon as you turn into a deer, you're like, oh, I'm a deer now. No, I'm playing. You find that with an auto success, you will succeed, but with a bit of a caveat, with a bit of a unfortunate side to it. You find that you collide into the mechanism. You find that you are able to push the doors open, and as you do, you break the mechanism on your side. The only one that you turned up was the one that you felt was Miru. That one all the way got turned up. The other ones did not get turned up at all. You collide inward into the area. You do not feel like you can mess with the mechanism behind you at all. You have broken it.
Well, shit. I mean, he didn't know what any of those other ones did.
Exactly.
So
You're fine. As you look to the lever on the other side, you feel like you can use it to go up or down. You're going to try to go up? Okay. We will then go over to Miru.
Yee.
Miru, hello.
Hello.
Unlike the others, you have a little bit of an idea as to what's going on here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You will find that you are currently, if I can get it to line up correctly. Oh, I flipped it too much. There we go. You are currently in a room standing upon a large bearskin rug. As you are here, the actual room itself does not seem to have a lot of life about it. You don't see any of your allies. You don't see any of the people about you. But as soon as you had touched the tree and as soon as you had felt that what magic it was, this does not shock you.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, looking about the room, you see that there are 2 doors, one leading out into this area and one leading into what appears to be some kind of bathroom, a rest area. There is a large canopy bed over into the corner. There appears to be a desk, several other areas that seem to be holding books and other such things. And again, the bearskin rug you are standing on.
Okay. There's like the brief look around as she like situates herself. Gets up, dusts herself off.
When you get up and you move upon the floor, you hear a cry. Somewhere in the room,
Hello?
you hear what appear to have been a child's cry. That does seem to stop after you stop moving.
Okay, so it stopped when she stopped moving, and she calls out and no response?
No response.
She's gonna take a couple steps towards this like bathroom door thing,
As you make your
And
way
she's
over,
gonna-
this area
Mhm.
here, this is like a this is part of the wall. The door's in the middle right here.
Yeah, door. Yeah,
But
the
as
door.
you move in that direction, you hear your footfalls and creaks upon the wood below you, and you hear the crying once again. It keeps going for a little bit even after you stop, but does eventually stop.
And still no response. She's gonna try to open this door in front of her,
When the door
keeping
opens,
an ear open.
you hear a gasp of fear coming across the area, and again more crying. The whimpering continues now, even when you're not moving.
Okay, so she just went. She's in here now.
Yes. When you move, it gets a little louder, but when you stop, it goes down to a whimper.
Okay.
You're currently in the bathroom. You see what
Yeah.
appeared to be a vanity with a mirror. You see a bathtub that is somewhat full. And you see what appears to just be your usual bathroom amenities, as if you were somewhere between modern and medieval.
There's just like the brief, like kind of look into areas that she could think a child would want to hide, like maybe under like the vanity drawers or the vanity cabinets, you know, around the bathtub, in the bathtub.
You make your way in this direction. You look in the bathtub. You don't really see much of anything inside. There does appear to be a couple of objects just sort of littering the bathtub that you would assume that a bathtub would have. You see like a rubber ducky. You see like some soap. You see a toaster. As you look over toward the vanity itself and you look under it, there doesn't appear to be anything underneath it. But
Why is there a toaster by the bathtub?
Who knows, man?
Okay.
You want to look at it?
Yeah, look at the toaster.
You see the toaster in the bathtub. As you look at it, it seems very modern for everything else in the room, obviously. They don't see any outlets or anything like that around, but you do see the toaster itself seems rusted and seems as if it was discharged. It appears to be burnt in different ways, as if, again, it had discharged or gotten some kind of issue to it. Obviously, toasters mixed with water is not very good. Whenever you touch the toaster, you hear another whine from the other side of the room.
She's actually gonna pick up that toaster. There's like that brief, like slight rubbing on the rust to kind of almost as if kind of dusting it off. Takes the cord, kind of wraps it around the toaster, kind of like when you put your toaster away. Sorry about that. That doesn't belong there.
When you look to the vanity, I'd like you to roll me a d4, please, to determine something for me.
Alrighty.
Oh my, what could it be?
Where? I'm at my d4.
There it is.
That's a one. One.
One. You find when you look into the vanity, you see something being described inside of it. You don't see yourself. You see a different visage. While looking inside, you see what appears to be a woman in the arms of another person being walked through the forest. The woman looks very familiar to you, but they don't look extremely familiar. Mostly because they're lacking a certain feature that the one that you know has. You see a woman with long brown hair being carried through a forest. That woman reminds you a lot of Ami. You just see them being carried through a forest path.
That's not right. There's this weird thing about knowing what she's in and knowing that some things can manipulate it. It's just finding the right things. So she's just like, that looks like Ami, but something's not quite right. And she looks to the brown hair and she picks up the bar of soap, rubbing it onto the mirror.
Like, no, bad. You're supposed to be bright and
Dirty.
cheery.
Dirty hair.
It doesn't seem to change the visage. You do, however, smear some soap on the visage.
Writes on the bottom, sorry, with the soap. Well, there went that idea. She'll just put the toaster onto the vanity. just stick it out of the tub. Doesn't need to be in there. All right. She said the crying seemed to shuffle to the other side of the room. She's already kind of like, there's no kid here. So she's just going to walk out of this room and back to the main one.
Whenever you walk into the main room, you do not have the toaster, so there's no difference really when you walk in here. Whenever you walk, the area beneath you creaks and things of that nature. You still hear a crying as you're moving and a whimpering because the door is open. However, nothing else really comes as anything new so far.
When she took out the toaster from the tub, did anything happen?
There was a whimpering in here, as I mentioned before. There was whenever you touched the toaster, there was a cry that came from it. Not from it, but like from the room itself. But nothing else really happened.
Looks down. I'm gonna look in here.
You open the door
Just
there?
go in here. Yep.
You hear, as you open the door, as it creaks open, there's more crying, more whimpering that seems to get louder, just like when you open the other door. Now the whimpering is a little louder constantly. But nothing stops you from opening the door. In here, you see what appears to be a small table off to the corner that seems to have some kind of a book or paper upon it. There also appears to be a large set of doors that have several knobs and different kinds of like some kind of something upon it. There are 6 knobs, 6 different kinds of little twists. Are they just knobs? They might be just knobs. Can't think of a better way to put them. The things like on an oven, little knobs.
Dials.
Dials. Thank you. There appear to be 6 of them.
Nothing else stands out besides those dials?
The dials, and in the corner of the room, there is a table with a small either paper or book upon it.
She'll take a look at the book.
You look down to it, you see what appears to be a newspaper upon this area. The newspaper reads, there appears to be a section showing of a crime that seemed to have been committed. Though as you look to it and as you read, it seems to have been labeled as a tragedy. Upon it, you see that there is a depiction of, or not depiction, there appears to be lettering that shows that there was a murder in a household. A person was found dead in their bathroom. Seems that the one that was taken in for questioning was the person's husband. They had apparently dropped a electronic device inside of the bathtub while they were bathing, and the only one who survived was their small child, who seemed to have been in the other room sleeping at the time.
Okay, so a book talking about a crime that happened with a toaster in a bathtub. A child sleeping in the room, but there's nothing in here that insinuates a child could sleep in here.
There's a large canopy bed.
Where's that? Is it this right here?
Yeah, I mentioned that whenever you were looking around at things.
Oh, okay. All right. My brain didn't register that as a bed.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You look over to
Okay.
this large bed. It appears to have again, these large poles on either side of it that seem to show a roof to the bed, very fancy bed. As you approach it, the whining gets a little bit stifled more and more until it gets silent as you get close to the bed.
She's gonna rip the covers off.
You throw the covers off the bed. As you do, you hear there is a shifting sound in the bed as you see what appears to just be glass laying in the bed.
She's gonna reach for a piece of the glass.
You reach to it. You see, looking at the glass itself, inside you see a person, or at least the depiction or the showing of a person dreaming, sleeping in bed. But you also see something coming up from them. Something seems to be reaching up from under the bed.
She's gonna put that shard of glass in her coat pocket.
Mm-hmm. There are about a dozen more inside the bed.
She'll take the one for now.
Okay.
She like holding it in her hands, she kind of like shifted it to see if there was like any like moving image. I guess like one way to, if you've seen Encanto how like Mirabelle would hold the shards of glass to kind of like
Yes.
make out. Yeah.
Whenever you are moving it, it almost looks like the 3D effect in like a 3DS or something. It sort of shifts,
Yeah.
but it doesn't seem to go completely around.
Yeah. All right. There's gonna be a brief going back to the bathroom and grabbing that toaster.
When you bring the
And bringing it
toaster
out.
into this room, you hear a
Mhm.
crying coming specifically from the bed now.
Yep. She's gonna bring the toaster to the bed.
You bring the toaster to the bed, you hear again more crying coming from the glass that's laying upon the bed.
She's gonna rest the toaster on the bed.
When you touch the toaster to the bed, you find something shifts in the bed. Something seems to move in a way that is sudden, like a jolt. You hear something from under the bed.
She's gonna like kind of like look to where like the underside of the bed is. And for as much as she thinks it might work, she's going to take her Buddhist beads off and wrap them around one of her hands and reach under.
You hear a sinister screeching sound as you reach under and you try to grab at something. Your hand briefly brushes against something solid and cold as it screeches at you, but does not come out.
If you were benevolent, you wouldn't fear my hand.
You hear shifting from the other room as something seems to hit back in the room where you found the newspaper.
There's that like slow reaching her hand out from under the bed stand up, kind of looking back at the glass to see if any image has changed on it.
The glass that you have just appears to have a person depicted sleeping inside now. You don't see anything moving. You don't see any kind of hand reaching up anymore.
What about the glass that's still on the bed?
The glass on the bed seems to show several other beds, several other people sleeping in beds. Some of them appear to have something reaching up, but others do not. About half of them at this point seem to have been, seem to still have something reaching out from under the bed toward them.
Okay. A monster under the bed.
Also, Stray, you can't get out.
Possibly.
Huh?
The door is shut in front of you. You can't get out.
Oh.
Hmm. Because she heard that one sound, and she's thinking, if it's a monster under the bed, there's still an evil spirit one way or another, and she's just kind of looks back towards the bathroom. She's gonna look for bath salts. She's gonna look for bath salts.
Just roll me a d20. Actually, roll me for Stray's luck since Stray's here. Roll me 2. Roll me a +2.
All right. It's just like salt,
Salt, man.
Salt is salt.
They might
Salt
have
is
bath
salt,
salts.
bro. Freaking purifying and smells like lavender. Let's go. I got a 10 and a 9.
When you look around, you do find that there are some salts, not a lot.
Any salt is better than no salt.
Any salt's good. You find what appears to be a tiny little vial of bath salts that seem to be mostly used.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that's fair. You use bath salts.
Get out of the sink.
With that in mind, she is going to make her way to where she heard the sound.
You look around, there doesn't appear to be anything here. That being said, the sound definitely came from in here.
All right, she's gonna take a look toward those dials.
There are 6 of them, and there appears to be a large, looking like a brace, or looking like there is some kind of a lock, basically, upon the top of the door. You do find that it is somewhat open, the lock, but not enough to where you could actually open the door.
Mm-hmm.
The one that is the third from the bottom appears to be turned all the way over to the right.
Oh, my brain needs to visualize this. Okay. Yeah, I need a visual.
There are.
So hold on.
Upon the door, here's the door.
Ay, coño.
Boop, boop. There's like a little lock at the top that seems to be sealing the door. There are like 6 little dials.
Mm-hmm.
And what's a and this one appears to be turned all the way around.
All the way. Yeah, all the way. Okay.
The other ones are all turned to the left. This one appears to be turned to the right.
All right. She's gonna turn the right one all the way to the left.
As you turn this one all the way to the left, you see that the lock on the top closes all the way.
Okay. She is going to turn all of them to the right.
Every one of them to the right.
Every one of them.
You find that once you turn 4 of them to the right, then the lock will be enough to open. Which ones are you turning to the right first?
Oof.
If this was, let's say,
this one. Oh, hold on, I can do
2,
that.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, and 5?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 5. Got it. When those four are turned, the door seems to open, and you see in front of you what appears to be Stray.
Oh,
I think he was like trying to push up against the door, like with as hard as he could. So the second it opens, he just comes like flying out. Well,
oh. I don't think you're the one I heard crying.
Miru. Oh, good. Thank goodness. Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
Good. You said you heard crying too?
Yes, but there are no children here. If anything, I think it is either a hallucination or a trick of the marble.
Marble?
We are in a reality marble.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
And it seems, at least where I was, it is the scene of a murder. Where were you?
I was in, I guess, a bathroom?
Another bathroom.
I found a bunch of these. He'll take out a shard of the glass in the water.
As they take out one of the shards of glass, Miru, you see upon it what appears to be a resting child who's laying on the ground.
She'll pull out the shard of glass that she had put in her coat pocket. That's not too far off from this one.
Stray, you see what appears to be a figure sleeping in a bed.
There are many more inside, but they're all different children.
This is just a hunch, but I think these are the kids that Assassin took, and I guess she trapped them in these.
A very safe assumption. But another thing that piques my curiosity, if you'll follow me.
He does so?
I love how we're in like this evil area and I'm just playing the lovely music.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
She'll grab a towel really quick and like rub off the soap residue from the vanity mirror.
You see in the vanity, just like you had saw before, Stray, what appears to be a scene in front of you. This one appears to be a repeating scene of what seems to be Ami being carried by someone through the woods. Only the Ami in the picture seems to have dark brown hair.
This. I'm pretty sure that's the kitten. Although probably a younger version of her. At least, before she dyed her hair. If it is her.
Would make sense. I saw a vision in mine too, of Lancer getting attacked by his own men. I don't know if it's even real or not, but it's something to keep in mind, I guess.
Lancer being attacked by his own men. Thinking, when was Eurylochus ever betrayed by his men?
Did it look like the kind of wolfy guys we've seen around the city so far?
It looked like how you've seen them in the city. Yes, it looked like the same crazed warriors that are all around the city.
And did it have like the gold print on his helmet?
Yes.
Okay.
More modern.
Yeah, I think it was from the present day. I don't think it was from his past. He had the gold plate, the gold print on his helmet.
Oh. Well, There goes something to test my theory. If what you saw could be what's happening outside the marble, then what is this? I've been in a bath with the kitten. That hair dye doesn't wash off.
Right.
Hmm?
Nothing. But it's possible that. Well, I mean, it's definite that we don't know everything there is to know about this. It could be showing us a bunch of different things.
But how do they correlate? If they even correlate at all. And then, there's something malevolent under the bed.
I'd say it being told that there's danger, we can turn off the music.
Maybe.
Now that you know there's something, we're like, oh wait, what?
I think I should probably go check that out.
All it'll do is scream at you. It's not benevolent in any way. It seems repulsed by my beads. But we had theories of assassin being the boogeyman, did we not?
Yeah, I thought it was all but confirmed.
And I guess the monster under the bed would count. But what does the boogeyman have to do with the murder? It's just like her head's just drifting everywhere. And she goes back to the bed.
When you guys are moving around the bed, you do hear slight whimpers, but ever since you had struck whatever was down there, the whimpers are very much lower. That being said, you do see Stray upon the bed. There appears to be about 11 pieces left of that same glass. Which means there were about a dozen of them on there to begin with.
She's gonna take a couple
too, right?
You found 2 dozen.
Oh, I found 2 dozen. Okay.
The ones on the bed right now, you do see that half of them appear to be looking similar to the one that Miru had showed you, though different bed frames. Half of them, however, seem to have something reaching up from under the bed toward them. Those are the ones that you can feel are kind of still whining.
Stray's gonna go ahead and look under the bed.
Stray, you're going to be making your way under the bed. Are you doing anything in particular?
I think he's gonna shoot an arrow blast under there.
Okay. It's the equivalent of freaking I can't remember the movie, but it had was it Marlon Wayne? Freaking just he was like a sergeant and he shot a closet. If he's still alive, he ain't happy. All right, no. Go ahead and fire. What arrow are you firing?
No, he's shooting an
an arrow
magic
blast. I thought you said an arrow. I thought you're like shooting them.
Air blast.
Yeah, sure. Roll me for your magic.
Can roll the mirror dice. That's really bad.
You find when you cast magic down into the area.
Wait. Mark of power. Turn a hit to a miss. Or miss to a hit.
Yeah, definitely. We can do that. You feel something inside seems to shift as if struck. You had also felt like it had reached out towards you, like it was going to attack you before you had stopped it with the blast. You find that several pieces of the glass seem to shift on the top, and now there only appears to be 2 of them that have the hands reaching up from underneath the bed. However, looking at those 2, the hands appear to be longer and seem to be reaching toward them more ferociously.
I'm gonna do it again. Go blast him.
Go blast them.
Blasting.
I started blasting. Blah, 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 blah.
And I ain't got no modifiers for this one. Whatever this one is what it is.
You do have a fleeting. I forgot to say before, so you have.
Okay.
I'll give it to you here.
That was almost a 20.
5. Yep.
Several
Stray.
plus stuff.
You reached.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Could do this.
You can do this.
Yes.
You are currently trying to work about completing a mission with the one that you love. Hold on a second. Let's just bring that back up.
Oh my god.
As you do, roll it. See if it matters. See if love shines forth.
+3.
That makes that a 10. That makes that a 15. You hit.
Hell yeah.
You find there is a screeching below the bed, and congratulations, you guys beat this thing without it hurting you.
Fuck yeah.
As you see, the last bits of the glass on the top seem to shake. However, the arms that were up about to grab the children seem to completely disperse.
All right. It looks like they solved some of their problems.
All of the whining and all of the crying in the room seems to cease.
I see. She pulls out like the shard that she had grabbed a while back a bit again and looks at it.
It seems to be a person resting on their bed, seemingly very content.
She's gonna take the toaster off the bed and replace it with the glass.
It is now
And
back on the
then-
bed.
And then just take the blanket that she threw off earlier and just throw it back over. Good night.
You think it's okay to leave him here?
What else can we do?
I took all the ones from mine with me. But if you think this is the move, I trust you.
There's like a brief rub on her chin. Wouldn't that make us the boogeymen? Taking
rescue
children from their bed.
You do know that you are currently inside of what you guys had thought of when you had first gotten captured into here, Baba Yaga's home. So leaving them here would most likely just leave them with Baba Yaga.
Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of his idea.
She's gonna maneuver the bed sheet so that she just scoops all of them up within the bed sheet.
Yeah,
Like a little
That
bag.
works.
little big sack.
Make
Sack
a little
man.
knapsack out of it.
Sack man.
Little nap.
See-
Little knapsack.
You are the boogeyman. You're sack man.
Little queen size.
Scrub the sack.
I guess that's what we're doing now.
Counter sack.
Okay.
All right. You guys take that. Do you guys want to do anything else while you're in here?
She's gonna hold on to that newspaper clipping and probably like throw that now in her pocket.
You can easily do so.
Along with, so now in her pocket now it's bath salts, newspaper clipping, and then among her other little.
I can say you have a little bit of bath
assortment
salts
of
left.
stuff.
Yeah. You didn't use them. You're good.
Well, she hadn't used
Exactly.
any.
Exactly. You used your beads
So
before.
it's-
You're good.
Yeah. Yeah. So she just has a good couple things in her pockets and then her cargo pockets. So
For
yeah, I think
specifically
she's
your information, I will tell you,
Mhm.
if you would have used the beads again, it probably would have failed.
No, that's what before Stray did what they were gonna do. She was gonna try to like, because bath salts are usually like big chunky pieces of salt.
Mhm.
she was probably gonna take a kernel of salt and throw it under there and see what happened, but then Stray was like, and I started blasting. Yeah. So she was like, well, save me some salt.
Do you guys want to return to the elevator?
Yeah. She didn't know that was an elevator.
Stray would know. Whenever Stray was in here, it let him go up. You guys feel like you guys can go up or down from here. I'm going to assume that you guys will be going upward. That being said, you don't have to. You can go down.
I mean, down is what's down from here is the room that he came from, right?
Yes.
Which we can't get back into.
You can get in there. You just broke all the machines that were in there.
Oh, okay.
You broke the mechanism that was there.
He just broke everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I will keep note that these are the ones that you turned. We will then move on as soon as I change the tunes again. We're going to go to Ami. Ami is the one in the next room. They're in the 4th room.
Is Nightshade here?
They would be in the 5th room, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, he also just came back, I think.
Shade?
I thought you said Ami.
I did say Ami. That's why that's what I'm wondering about.
Yeah, but Lynn's asking about you for some reason.
Oh. No, I'm here.
Do you want us to do theirs first? Is that what you're saying, Lynn?
Just checking since he has to head out sooner.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh, I actually I don't have work tomorrow, so I can stay all night.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, bud.
Whichever one of you wants to go, we can go.
I'm fine with her going first.
Never mind,
It's
get
fucking-
fucked.
All right. Then. Let me make sure that I have the right
There's
one.
the Lynn we all know and love.
There we go. Boop. Boop. Ami, you find as you have made your way into this place, once again, you had the same kind of shuffle in here as the others did. The tree came down, smashed its face on you repeatedly until you went into a room. You wake up on the floor of what appears to be some kind of a workshop. As you look around, you see a stove, you see many tables with tools upon them, you see a large work desk, and you see many different barrels and utensils all around. As you hang out here, as you look off and around, as you get up from being like a little groggy, you feel off. The room itself feels empty despite being so full. So that happened. Around you, there is again the stove, like forge area. There are a couple of work desks. One of them seemingly have a large plan upon it. The other ones seem to have a bunch of different tools. There is a desk that has just a bunch of tools lined up. And over on the corners, there appears to be a sharpening station, billows for the stove, and some kind of a finishing station. Teleportation, displacement, it could be an illusion, perhaps a bounded field or a marble. Questions for later. Do you move toward anything in particular? It's like a regular torture chamber with all these implements. As you start moving, you find that when you step anywhere in the room, Stepping up toward this area here, you see the billows from the stove begin to pump air into the stove itself. The stove, its flame seems to rise up slightly. It seems to shine forth this red light throughout the entire area, and you hear a whimper from all around the room, as if some kind of a child whimpers out and about. You also see one of the workstations you didn't move toward begin to start moving its way toward the stove, but stops after you stop moving. Super don't trust that. We will say that the one that started moving toward the stove would be this one. All right, messes with me when I move. Let's try something else then. What are you trying to try?
I would like to use arrow to whip wind around this room and knock things off the tables.
You try to whip up a bit of wind around the room to knock things off the tables. I'm going to say it doesn't take that much. You knock several tools and boxes and other things down from the table. Most of them go off and down onto the floor. And no response. Good to know. Feels awful empty for all the clutter, which brings me back to illusion. It clearly wants me to think something is in the furnace. Probably should have done a crash course in Yaga before we headed out, but nothing for it. Nothing seems to do anything whenever you don't move. You still seem to be able to stretch and cast magic in the position you're in, but nothing seems to do anything until you move.
Can I use the active effect on my low presence to see if I can dispel an affect on myself?
You bring yourself to a bit of a calm. You try your best to see if there's anything affecting you, anything going on about you. Other than the area that you're in, you don't really feel like anything is doing anything to you in particular. You dispel nothing. Okay, that rules out compulsion. When you move toward that area again, this one here seems to move closer toward the billows and closer toward the stove, and there does appear to be again the cries of some kind of child in the air. Yeah, what was you or whatever? Do you want to go up to one of these two?
Yeah.
Okay. You find yourself going over toward this workstation. As you see it in front of you, you hear the scooting of the table behind you, but you look to what's actually on the area. There appears to be a large set of tongs for taking things either out or from the stove and the furnace that's behind you. You see some chisels for making something. You see some areas about that seem to just be for general forging and general just like kind of just getting things back into shape afterwards. Upon looking around at the area itself, however, you do see a long stack of books along the side of the workstation. The books seem blank. They all seem to be written like in some kind of garbage language. You have no idea what it even looks like, but it doesn't look like any language that you would know from either any kind of exposure to it through just walking around or like looking through things, or from anything you would think of looking at through magic text. This doesn't even appear to be an ancient language. It literally looks like somebody just put gibberish on top of the books themselves. Ah, new theory. This is a dream. I'm in a dream right now. We did it. Which, if true,
Is this a bag?
it's a bag. When you look to the bag, it appears to be full of scraps. You see scraps of wood, scraps of metal, things that have been discarded from using the finishing touches that this station seems to be doing stuff with. Different kind of slag from knocking them with the hammer after they have been forged from inside of the area. It just appears to be a very much a trash bag. Okay, not very helpful, but fair enough. Hey, table, got any opinions? You're just gonna scooch ominously. Table does not respond, unfortunately. Hmm. Bunch of axes, but not spare wood. Scissors, boxes, hammers, tools, and implements, but no fuel other than furniture. Would you like to take anything from the table before you leave? Since moving seems to do something? Grab the tongs here. When you reach out and grab the tongs, you notice the rest of the tools on the area begin to disappear. As you move away, again, before we move too far, moving away from this one, so it'll be... Which area are you moving toward? Okay. You find that when you start moving toward the station over here, this one moves down toward the stove. You see the billows letting loose more flame, and once more flame comes in, you hear that cry once more. See, the reason I don't trust you, why would you make an obvious puzzle and say to save the children inside your cage? Like, I get you're expecting heroes, that tracks. But also, like, really? We're already here. You basically won. Why the theatrics? The stove does not respond to you. The stove appears to be a stove. Talk about playing with your food. When you move fully over toward this station, you will find that since this station was the closest to the stove, this station moves closer, and you find it snapping and slamming in toward where the stove is. You see the shattered remains of this table seemingly feeding into the flames, and as they do, you see again the flames rising higher, and now a constant whimpering sound seems to come from the air around. Or is this one of those things where you're trying to create a moral dilemma? I will say to you, Lynn, because I know that you are having fun with it, nothing is going to respond to you. If this is the house, it's likely not going to be able to respond to you. I'm mostly just bringing that up because if you believe that that this is a trap, you don't need to like feed into it. That's perfectly fine.
She's talking to herself while just checking around the room.
I understand that. I just want to make sure that I can get to Nightshade as well later. Whenever you make your way over here to this station, you find that there appears to be
a wash basin?
Yes, there's a washing basin there. There also appears to be a large section up on the top where whenever I said that most things have fallen to the floor, this area did not. You see that there is a large, looking like a blueprint sitting upon the actual table. The basin itself appears to be very crystal clear, does not appear to have much of things inside. But when you look into it, you, instead of seeing your reflection, you see something else being shown to you. Would you please roll me a d4, please? There are only two things, so I'm having it be one or the other, depending on which roll. Odds or evens, essentially. Evens. You find, instead of your reflection, you see inside what appears to be a black lake. The lake itself, very dark, especially when you're looking at the waters inside the reflection themselves. When you see the dark lake, it almost looks like the entire lake is spilled with oil or some other kind of substance. The oil seems to be traveling downward in a steady stream, what appears to be this small little exit from where it's going, seemingly going down some kind of hill or some other kind of area. Off to the side of it, you see what appears to be a shrine, but you don't see any other people or anything else of the kind. Just some kind of strange black inkiness traveling down a small stream or river. The blueprint itself, when you look to it, you see what appears to be a depiction of a large monster. The monster has a pair of long feet, long legs, though they appear to be very bulky, very, very strange, not like the one you had seen outside. The actual top of the building or monster seems to show a large cabin of sorts. However, once again, it feels different than the one you saw outside. Like it's the same creature, only this one has been changed in some way. The blueprints itself seem to be showing other things being added or other spells being applied to it. I would like you to please roll me for your experience. That says 1. We're going to go with 1, so that's going to be a 3. And that is a 10, so that is altogether a 16. It's not bad, it's not bad. as you look at the actual symbols next to this creature, you see that it shows spells being applied onto it. You see several sections on the legs, especially, that seem to be showing of a sigil or some kind of something about it that is either drawing in magic or performing some kind of strange task. Oddly enough, one of the sigils that you see reminds you very much of the sigil that you had saw whenever you guys had taken care of the Sackman. That strange sigil you had seen on the wall that had been wrote. Not only that, now that you're thinking about that sigil, it seemed to have been made of some kind of black murkiness that kind of reminds you of the depiction you see inside the wash basin. A ritual? Well, let's take them down for now. You want to grab the blueprint?
She'll copy the sigils into her notebook actually.
Okay. Very easy to do so. Don't know if these can leave here anyway. It takes you a little bit of time to copy down everything, but you do have it down. Okay, big guy, fine. Let's see what you want me to look at. Where are you moving toward? Well, I guess first, before anything, you start making your way away from this area, only to hear there being some kind of noise coming from the door. Some kind of thumping sound happened in the back of it. Oh, and now that I'm going to do what you want to distract me, make up your mind. Miru and Stray, you hear Ami in the other room.
Oh.
Ami? You in there?
Classic friend voice trick.
Uh,
Kitten, I'm alone in an elevator with Stray.
You take note, when you don't move toward any workstations, nothing seems to move in the room. However, the billows do seem to still charge up. The bellows, not my bad. Wait, no, wait, wow, almost got me there.
Hmm. Ah! Ah!
He just
She just
looks
like
at you.
she just holds her finger up to Stray like shh.
Okay, now I know you're
He
fucking
is
with me. Went
the
too far.
the most hardcore blush he's had this entire time.
Now I know you're fucking with me. Went too far.
I swore that would work.
You make your way over toward the stove. As you do, you look inside where the flames are. As you see at the bottom of the flames, you see what appears to be some reflective glass at the very bottom of it, where the flames seem to be fighting upward. As you look to it, you see what appears to be these kids inside of the glass that appear to be just like pushing, appear to be. They seem to be pushing themselves up against the corners of like a wall, staring off in the direction of something that seems to have, again, some kind of light.
It's going to be really funny when she opens the store and we were here the entire time.
It's gonna be funny when she opens this door and we're making out, right? That's gonna be crazy.
Trey's just like leaning his hand up against the wall, clutching his heart, trying to catch his
She's just knocking on the wall. Knock, knock, knock.
Now with my trusty tongs in your children's puzzle. You bring your hand closer toward where the things are. You bring the tongs upward. Are you doing anything in particular, or just trying to tong out the glass? Okay. You bring your hand closer. As you do, you find the bellows seem to push forward more fire. The fire seems to almost reach out in your direction. It's going to attack you. Ami. I would like you to please roll me for your, we're going to say instinct, and I feel bad about it, but we are going to have to say instinct. I just want you to know the decision came from high up. I couldn't do anything about it. It's 2 plus 17. That's 19. You're going to bring your hand back, but you're going to take half damage. I'm going to strike you with... Where are my d20? There they are. Oh, very low, very low. You're going to be taking half of this. You're going to be taking 7 damage. However, it is going to be going straight from your health. You find the flames seem to reach up towards you and seem to strike at you. However, the flames themselves seem to almost bypass any of your magical shieldings. Yep, that's on me. Anyway, what is this about now? You were not able to grab the glass. You got attacked before you got it. Okay, sure. Needed the other piece. Should have seen that coming. As you move toward the workstation, you find that now that this one is gone, this one will move again, and it will slam into the area here, shattering itself and feeding the flames once more.
At least try to open the elevator.
You hear Mirror on the other side. Hmm. Hey Stray, how you feeling?
He looks really cute right now.
I'm doing okay.
He's really red. It's cute. I might have gone too far. I'm sorry. She just kind of looks back at him.
No, you're
Oh, dog's going
you're
crazy.
good. But seriously though, we can help with whatever's going on in there if you open up.
Mm-hmm.
Ami, you will find that when you look at the actual mechanisms, again, you see the 6 dials. 4 of them are all the way over to the right, 2 of them are all the way to the left, but you do notice at the top, the lock appears to be open.
It only opens one way.
I'm going to destroy these dogs. Wait, how did you know the lock was open already?
It's open already? I opened the last one. I guess they all share one lock. But kick, door.
Door
I
goes-
can't open it.
The door goes open.
Oh.
We could have just
you find that you put some pressure on the door and the door goes open.
Oh, we didn't have to do that.
Ami, you see Miru and Stray on the other side of the door.
all right.
I'm going to destroy a dog real quick. Hop up, up. Is Ami dead? Did they die?
Emmy was standing at the door when it was kicked open and fell over.
Oh, they didn't kick it that hard, I don't think.
Yeah, she didn't kick it that hard. It was more like a
Yeah,
press
yeah.
like press foot on the door kind of thing.
Yeah, I didn't feel that she was like, like fucking burst down the door kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it was just kind of like a doom doom doom, like kind of more like tapping it with her foot than like kicking it. But
It would be funny if you didn't make a habit out of Sparta kicking every door now. I'd say I'm sorry, but in my defense, why would I believe that?
I don't know actually.
You guys also notice that there is a burn mark on Ami's hand.
Oh, man, what?
Hmm.
How'd that happen?
Okay, I see you looking. Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
So anyway, we got a water basin and a furnace and with some tongs.
The furnace and some tongue. Oh. You need to find the boogeyman inside your room.
My next plan was to jump in the basin and then use the water layer to repel the heat, or while I get the things out of the fire.
They wouldn't do the same thing twice, would they?
Hmm.
Kind of like takes a step towards the thing she was just talking about, the basin thing.
When you step toward the water basin, you guys will take note that this one, the one furthest away, begins to scoot itself forward, as if making its way over toward where the bellows are and the stove is. The bellows would be pumping and the fire will be getting larger. When the fire gets larger, you guys hear the cries of children.
Hmm.
Not pained, more like terrified.
Mira's kind of looking around the tables to see if she can find anything that looks like a book or a document.
Oh, and if you move too much toward the shelves, the wood tries to feed itself to the furnace. There were books here, but they got thrown into the fire, so.
Oh, okay.
They also appeared to have gibberish on them whenever Ami had looked before, so.
Okay. Hmm.
But yes, you guys are over by the water basin at this point. You guys can also see the depiction of what appears to be a black lake with like inky black water inside of it, streaming downwards toward a small stream or river with a shrine next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Don't know how relevant that is to the current situation, but take a note of that too.
We got a blueprint over there with symbols like the one the Sackman had. Working theory is Yaga wants to take their power and become the true one using those.
Hmm. That's good to know.
Which we kind of already knew. Mostly that suggests a ritual.
Right now, I'm not sure how that gets us out of the reality marble.
Just gonna take a step over towards this furnace thingy.
You see on the inside, once again, there appears to be about a dozen pieces of glass. Each of them, through the flames, you can see depicting children pushed up against walls, staring toward, in terror, a source of light in front of them.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Could I try to use wind to like lift them out of there?
You can try.
Then I will.
I'll wait and see what the typing says.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I know what you're thinking. And what happens when you take a lot of fire and blow wind at it?
Wouldn't the best way to put out a fire be to snuff it out?
Looks to the basin. Would that do?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, I can't lift that.
Can Mir give a shot at lifting it? How big is this basin?
It's rather big. It's big enough that you would probably be able to wash yourself inside of.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Is there anything around here that would look like a container, like a wall, like
I
like
would
a
say
bucket?
that
or...
you could potentially try. Like you and
Stray-
especially
be
Stray
willing to help.
could potentially try. Stray with his
Yeah.
B++ his B+ strength can potentially try.
Yeah. She'll try to give a go at lifting it.
Okay. I will say
She's got
Stray,
muscles.
give me a roll, and because you are getting aided by Miru, roll with advantage.
Okay.
Since you would have the higher strength stat. You also have 1 fleeting.
Duh.
And you're gonna need it.
I can't
That's an
roll
8.
for shit today.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is a 12 so far. Does anybody have anything they want to do to it?
I can. Let me see. Let me look at my dice.
Any plus minus dice? Any?
No, I only got these red ones. These are minus dice.
Yes. Any? One plus dice. Roll the plus dice. Yes, yes, good, yes. Plus 1. That'll be a 13 now, I believe. Yes. Anybody else have anything they want to throw in?
We can only reuse the reroll rice. Reroll raggy. Reroll rice. We can only use the reroll dice. We can only use the funny dice to take from the roll, not like take from the DC.
Oh, the red dice here?
Yeah.
These
can't subtract from the DC.
These aren't reroll dice. These are minus dice. It just says reroll because all of them are on reroll. Those take away from an opponent's roll. Yes.
Okay.
That being said, you could use your auto success, or you could use your reroll token you have here. If you'd like.
Auto success would just be barely passing.
You pass with a caveat. So in this case, it would most likely be you pass, but one of you potentially gets burned.
Blimey, Miro can't feel pain, so.
There's also the Ares heckin' reusable thing too.
Yeah, that reroll token is reusable.
Yeah.
That one you get back after a bit.
After an in-game day. We each have one.
He already used his.
He already used his?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. We'll give it a go.
Can you use reroll?
I'll put it here. Yeah, I'll put it here.
All right, roll me one more time. Give me one more time, Stray.
I'm gonna reverse it. That way I know I used it.
Good. Oh my fucking god.
You find that unfortunately, unless anybody else has anything they want to put in, you're not able to drag the thing over. It is far too heavy. That being said,
there's a quick look around for anything that's like a cloth, a long cloth, a rug.
I would like for the 3 of you to roll me for your experience, please. And by experience for Archer, I mean just roll me charisma.
Experience.
That's a 13. Unless you're factoring in my servant shit.
God
So,
damn it. That's
Ami,
a 3.
Tommy, with a
20.
17, you have a dirty 20. You would know, since you've been here the longest, that they're not able to pick this thing up and take it the full length of the area over. That being said, when you guys move toward workstations, other workstations begin moving toward the stove, meaning you don't need to pick this one up, potentially. You could just use the mechanics of the room to have it be put over at the stove for you.
All of that. We could have just got the damn room to do it for us.
Well, that would still involve moving this.
No,
It would involve it moving itself over to
we
it.
could theoretically run in
Mm.
circles and see what happens. Specifically, I would mean you need to walk over toward this workstation, not running in circles.
Yeah, because... Okay.
You move to the workstation. Nothing seems to move when it's only you moving.
So follow on me.
Mm-hmm. When the three of you move over toward the workstation, the one that had moved slightly whenever you guys had moved yourselves, you guys see that this one begins to move its way off in this direction. When all three of you move over, now that there are 3 people in the room, you find that the actual workstation moves a lot further. And as it does, the actual workstation seems to slam once again with a large crack into the stove and seems to feed the flames of the stove very briefly until the water itself spreads itself over and completely dampens the inside. Billowing smoke comes out from the stove, and you guys do hear that while there is yelling and scared screaming, for now at least, the flames seem to be down. You're not sure how long that's going to last, though. The area inside is still hot. Do you want to just grab things, or do you want to wait for any sort of tool?
Anybody got a tool?
Oh, what the
Did
heck is
Nami
this
have
one?
tongs earlier?
Yeah. Catch.
Catch us.
Javelin throws tongs at him.
All right, roll an attack. No, I'm playing. Stray,
Catch.
because it is you. You are a servant. You have good reflexes. You are a good, strong boy. You catch in your hand and you begin to pick out the glass from inside. Because the flames are currently completely down, you are not getting hurt by it. You grab up all of the dozen of children that are inside of this thing. You see, once you drag them out from where the stove is, the light that is inside of the glass seems to go down, and you see the children seem to pass out.
Okay. He will put the tongs down on, he'll just drop them. And he will place the other shards in where he put the other ones that he got.
You place them
If they'll
inside the bag or the sheet, one or the other.
Yeah, whichever has room.
Whichever one. Okay, but seriously, why have these puzzles? What are these rooms actually for? I can't figure that out.
I mean, you guys would know more about reality marble stuff than me. Is it always a conscious choice what's inside?
Usually, I will say this because both of them would understand. Usually, the actual reality marble would be at the whim of whoever is in charge of it, at the whim of the caster, or any kind of, things of that nature. So if you say this is being casted by Baba Yaga, that means that this thing is under their control and it acts as they want it to act. But again, for some reason, it seems to be giving puzzles and solutions. While those solutions are harming you, it harmed you in the bath, it was gonna harm you for the bed, it harmed you here in the flames, it seems to have an actual solution each time, strangely enough. So they're either trying to whittle you down and harm you while still giving you a reward, or something else is going on. Generally, it's a reflection of the conscious and subconscious, a manifestation of the internal world externalized.
Hmm.
Which is to say, this is what they want to be here.
There really isn't much sense to make.
I suppose they could be trying to wear us down.
And they didn't know we were coming, presumably.
Or trying to wear down anybody that comes in, I guess.
Or it's just toying with us.
So this would likely be for the other assassins? I mean, the gift at the end is children.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
I mean, they are all kind of out for each other, right? So,
Which makes me think the children are traps? Like, why would Yaga actually hand them over? I will say, likely right now, you guys know that the others would be either under the same kind of trials as you, or potentially being hurt by their trials as well.
hmm.
Anywho, we don't have answers. Only thing is to look for a way out.
Right. Which, this is really the only thing that we've found that's a way out of any room. So, I guess further up we go.
Hmm.
Are you guys going to mess with the dials at all, or just going?
I don't know how to deal with these, actually. I kind of found another way through mine, so I think I'm going to leave it to you two.
I just played with the dials until it unlocked the door.
Currently, the 3 on the right are turned all the way up. The middle one on the left is turned all the way up. The other 2 are turned all the way down. Turns the 3 right to the left and the 3 left to the right. Whenever 3 of them are off to the right and 3 of them are off to the left, you see that the lock on the top does seem to be locked enough that the door cannot open. Alrighty, hug box isn't it? Invert them all. Now the ones on the right are off to the right. The ones to the left are off to the left. The door still does not open. From what Miru had tested before, at least 4 of them need to be turned. At least in the
direction.
At least in the all to the right direction. Who knows? So again, imagine the right being on and the left being off, and then there's like a center that's kind of like in between.
And you said they can also go up or down?
They have 3 settings. There's all the way to the left. There's up, which is again just sort of in the middle, and then all the way to the right. So boop, boop, boop. Again, like a dial. Whenever all of them are to the left, the lock is completely shut.
What if we just put all of them up?
You can try that if you want.
Sure.
When every one
Does
of them are up to the top, the lock is open. However, it takes every one of them being to the top to do that.
All right.
You want to head in?
Yeah.
Is Nightshade still awake?
Man, I hope so.
Make sure you.
Yo, what up?
There you are. You're still awake. Good job. Good job.
Yep.
We are going to go to Nightshade and potentially the final room for now. Should be... Which one has... Yeah, this one has the thing in it. Boop.
All right, where am I?
You find
Where-
that again,
Where do I
just
go?
like all the other ones, you came into this place at a position where the house itself had beaten down on top of all of you and had thrown you into a place. You find yourself in some kind of a storage area, very reminiscent to the one that you had came out from whenever you were with Michael and you guys were trapped underneath the Vatican. As you come over here, you see that there's a large ornate door that seems to be completely gilded off to one side, but the actual room itself has a ton of just random bullshit streamed all about it. As you look around the area, you find that the area itself seems completely sort of just kind of inert. Doesn't
I
appear
go
to be any
over
shaking,
here.
doesn't appear to be any messing. There's no humongous magical signs or anything. You head over in the
I kicked
direction of
I
the big...
I kicked the chest.
You open the big gilded chest. As you open the big gilded chest, you find that there's a familiar presence inside. You see what appears to be a small orb of light that is there. As you look to this small orb of light, it reminds you of a person. Does this small orb of light remind you of Asterion, Gladiator, or Michael?
How big is it?
It's a normal size. It isn't filling like the whole chest or anything.
Okay. Michael.
You reach down and you pull out this orb of light. As you do, hey Michael,
Hey.
you get pulled out of a chest.
What the what are you doing in Bucks?
There's a joke somewhere, but I'm too tired to think of it.
You find that Michael also has in their arms what appears to be a large circular gem of some kind.
Who does, Michael?
Yep. It is this gem. It is the gem right here on this little lion thingy.
Ah, gotcha.
It's like the size of a basketball.
Sorry for that. What is that you're holding?
I don't even know where to begin with that, but let's not worry about that. It's just, I have it. Now then, where are we? Why am I in this box?
Looks like the room when we were escaping Vatican.
That's not true. This place is far more colorful.
Michael, you feel something whip against one of your hands. Though you don't feel the pain, you feel something strike you.
Mm-hmm.
What hit you?
Just looks down at hand. What hit me?
Nothing. Nothing in this room did anything to you. It's just something you feel.
Huh. That was weird.
All right.
Well, well, I touched the tree, so I guess we're here now. We might not have a lot of time left. Castor was on their way.
I am
So?
going to be assuming nothing in this place is real, so there is no real consequence if things break.
I don't know how to argue that because I have no idea where we are.
Looks
Hey,
like you're in
we're
some kind
alive.
of treasury.
Yeah,
Last
I know
time
that. It's,
Last time I remember, we get sucked in tree, and this does not belong in tree, so I'm going to assume none of it is real.
I suppose it's as real as anything else until otherwise investigated. Where are the other?
What are the two of you doing here?
Who speaks?
Over here.
Looks over there.
You look your way over toward the main desk area over here. Something appears to be talking to you from there.
What do you mean us doing here? You sound so familiar.
You look
I'm just speaking.
on the table as you see what appears to be a lot of gold and such like that, but you also see what appears to be several objects upon the top of this thing. You see different things being torn apart and broken. However, there are two things on the top of here that don't seem to be broken at all. You see a small pouch, and you see what appears to be a small hat.
Huh.
A pouch and a small hat.
I've seen you before. Why are you here? The hat seems to be talking to you.
Are you?
I pick up the hat.
You pick up the hat. You see the top hat that is in your hand. I believe you're actually the one that has a certain thing as well. You find that an item on your possession seems to start to react to this hat. As you find,
yeah, the thing that I'm using as a helmet.
you see that the
Because it can
helmet,
turn it.
you see the helmet itself that you have upon you seems to meld and strike into this hat, revealing the hat to be a large top hat. What did you do?
Oh.
What did you do? You ate my armor.
What's in my hat?
Or something I was using as armor.
You
You have a hat, man. Which means
You
that
defeated
must be.
Oh. So I'm dead, am I?
Relative.
You are a
Thank-
hat. It cannot be dead.
Miles picks up the bag, the little tiny pouch.
Thank you, Game Master Egg, for the raid. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. We're in the middle of a talk with a boogeyman. Give me one bit. Thank you very much.
Oh my god, raiders!
Last I remember, I was trying to capture you. Something about one of the ones with you. I needed to take you. I don't remember why.
And they really got an answer as to why that, to be honest.
You are making no sense, Hetman.
I was saying you were there. You not remember?
Lots of things have happened since then.
He seems to be
I
talking
really-
about whenever he started attacking Ami for no reason.
Oh, you try to hurt Cotton Candy Girl. You try to hurt Cotton Candy Girl.
Ow, ow, ow,
His
ow, ow,
hate
ow.
Let's
starts
not
ripping
be
a
so
little bit.
rash. Let's not be so rash with the hat.
I knew
wear.
exactly what you were doing.
Yeah.
You're holding this top hat, like digging your nails into it.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, it's worse than nails. It's plate armor, man.
Listen, Nikolai, we could spend all day crumpling a hat, or we can try and be more productive with it for now.
We ask questions, then I get to crush.
We'll cross that bridge when we reach it.
Go to that hat, Fred!
Listen,
He's
You
screaming
need-
at the hat.
you need to grab me and that as well and take us away from here.
So you are sacked, man. I wonder why you're being so quiet. He picks up the pouch.
You pick up the pouch. As you do, you find there is a magical presence from this, but it seems extremely weak. You look at
Ooh.
the actual pouch itself and you see that its stitches have been picked at, almost as if they are unraveling it.
You've seen better days.
The one who was here was unraveling, was attaching strange devices and seals to us. We've been trying to push ourselves forward.
How
I
are you?
tried laying low more than anything. That one isn't so lucky, and all the other ones have already been unraveled.
How is that pot? We took your hat. How could you be here?
Whenever that hat, the helmet, came into me, I felt a surge of magic. I think it was a piece of me, but still only a piece. Just like this.
So this one's been just taking you apart without you even knowing it. That's horrific.
You must
Well,
take
for
us
now, the
from
nightmare's
here.
over. Oh, that's the intent. Don't you worry about that, hat man.
So what? Your hat now for what reason? You're punished for your crimes?
He's always been a hat.
I believe this is just what's left over of me after you defeated me. We had vessels before. Ones that held our power inside of them. We no longer have those.
You're all that's left. Unfortunate, I suppose, in a way. But so, how is it that you could be helpful to us in getting out of this?
There is one thing I can say. There's another here. Not a friend of mine, but potentially of yours. They wear a gourd for a head.
Gourd for a head.
They want nothing more than to destroy this place. They could be helpful, as long as you don't piss them off.
You'd be surprised how good I am at that. I don't recall us ever meeting someone with a gourd for a head, do you?
They're at the base of this place.
Well, maybe it's an old friend or a new friend that will be an old friend. Regardless, the base of the place, huh? I'm assuming we're in her hut, which means at the bottom of the foot, or is there an actual basement in here?
Do not look at this place with eyes. There are many floors to this place. There are many things that this place has in its own understanding. It makes no sense because it has no sense. The one that you were fighting does not have any awareness of itself, only what it sees, what it needs, and what it needs has need of it.
So this place is just well.
This place used to be a workshop for our master.
I would love to know all about him once we get out of here.
It sounds like you were talking about what is it called? Big space thing. Yeldebuff?
No earthly idea what you're talking about.
It is H.P. Lovecraft's story, a blind idiot god, a thing that is not aware of itself, or that it is dreaming, and once it wakes up, we all die.
It's right here. Brings up arm, sees tattoo. I'm playing.
Your bounds of knowledge are random and inconsistent, and I appreciate it. You're right full of surprises.
I have read.
Apparently.
Wait, you actually read?
You actually read?
Far be from me to make assumptions anymore, especially nowadays. In any
Weird
case.
monster. I wanted to read about weird monster.
Yeah, that's not pretty weird. But don't see with eyes, so I guess. Hope for the best. Great, hope. He just looks at this table. Is there anything else that feels like it's worth anything?
Aside from the sack and the hat, nothing immediately comes to mind. That being said, you do find what appears to be a leather-bound book on the top as well.
Hello?
When you look
Picks
through
up
it,
book.
it seems to have a face along the front.
Ah,
The Necronomicon.
you look charming and horrifying.
Is it made out of flesh?
Seems to be made out of some kind of leather.
Man, I don't know if I should take this one or not.
All right. I'll touch scary, ominous looking book.
The book itself seems to feel warm when you touch it.
That.
It feels warm.
I don't like that reaction at all, even a slightly little bit. That's might be the worst thing you could have said.
I'm going to take it with me.
You take the large leather-bound book with the face. Congratulations. Maybe you'll figure out what it is.
You know what? You can help. You all know what it is. But
We know what it is. We know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. You know, Nikolai, you hold on to that. I'm sure all the tattoos will help with whatever that is.
Let's face it, I am the most holiest of holy men in this room.
Nikolai, because you got the one that was not the actual puzzle room and you brought Michael into it.
Yes.
Currently, you guys hear a noise behind you.
Oh, that's not potentially good. Is the owner home?
Ami, Miru, and Stray, you guys have got up to another floor.
We'll go to push the door.
You guys
open.
hear the sound of a door creaking open behind all of you. Stray, you open
I'm
the
ready for action. I'm ready for action just in case. Let's face it, we don't know where we are.
If that is the master of this place, you have to kill them.
That's the plan. What else can we do? Nikolai, I need to do a lot of heavy lifting, not all here.
Oh, I do lots of heavy lifting. You know that.
Oh boy.
You guys see a large gilded door, and you hear some kind of shuffling behind it. You guys see a large gilded door, and you hear some kind of shuffling behind it.
You see him with the saints glove and the beads ready, just orb under his arm and beads in the other hand.
Nikolai
He's ready.
with their hammer out,
Nikolai-
top hat on their head.
Well, the hat talks now, so I'm not wearing it right now.
Oh, okay, not wearing it right now. Got it.
Because he's like, God, yeah, he's
Does either party wish to open the door?
Yeah.
Stray, you push open the door. As you do, you guys see the door opening slowly, meticulously,
Menacing.
I am
menacingly.
Get out of there, SpongeBob!
Oh Christ!
Get out of there! You open the door and you see Nikolai and Michael. Combat roll.
Combat.
Yeah!
Oh, it's just you guys. Thanks. Thank you.
Hey. Oh, good, you're all alive. Or maybe this is another illusion. Who knows?
Oh. I do not care if I am going to die. I do not care if this is a trap. I am just happy to see a friendly face.
Hey.
You guys make your way into what appears to be a treasury.
Actually, a treasury.
Treasury.
Well, you guys will not believe the problems we have coming.
Probably not. But I hit it all the same.
Wait, first question, Big Daddy, what symbol is on that? Is on your left pec?
You know what that is?
Oh, me.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just like he just looks at them. Do you know what it is?
oh, shit.
Yeah, what's on your left pec? What's on your left pec
My
there,
le-
Nikolai?
My left pick.
Is that the flying spaghetti monster?
Well, there's a few. There is Star of David. There is there is a symbol of Zeus. There is the
Okay, that's him.
Huh. I guess that's a pretty fair litmus test. Yeah, this do you roll fine.
But how is?
Probably.
But is this really Michael? You don't remember Michael having a weird dual basketball? Also, Ami and Miru, you guys have a strange feeling about the thing that Michael is carrying. You guys see a small sack that is frayed that Michael has in their hands. As you look to it, it has the same feeling to you as the sack man. What's with the orb? And why do you have that sack?
Oh, sack is on the table, or it's a whole thing. I'm not haunted, I think. But maybe it still counts.
We also found we have a book. It's warm.
So, I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about the book yet. Not great starting off. I'm not gonna lie.
Michael, your head turns involuntarily, as if something struck you in the temple, but you don't feel any pain.
Huh? What?
What is
This looks
wrong?
around like what? How? That?
Huh?
Okay. First it was the hand. First it was the hand slap. I thought that was just nothing. That wasn't nothing. What was that? What is he doing? Turns around, just looks around.
There's nothing in the room.
We are in May.
Looks at jeweled orb. Wait a minute. Can I? Is this the thing? Is this the thing? Is it hitting me? Is it trying to get my attention?
You know that you can feel whatever your lion dog feels.
It's not here with me.
Yeah.
It's outside, isn't it?
Most likely.
Can I see through its eyes?
You cannot, though you can see with its eyesight. And again, looking around the room, nothing else seems to be having any sort of signature to it, at least in this place. The only things that seemed to were the sack, the hat, and the book.
Mike was just looking around, just like, what was? Oh no! I think I get it now. That's bad. They're fat. They got. We've been in here longer than I've been in here longer than I thought. We need to get out of here.
Tell us what's going on.
Oh, I think my ghost friend is fighting Castor right now.
Wait, Castor?
Yeah, they were coming. It was dive or die situation for me. Or it might be something else. Probably not something else. They were walking this way. They were not pretty. But we're here now. So let's figure out how to get out of here. And all the children. I heard the crying children. We need to figure that out too.
What do you mean crying children? What is going on?
The children that Baba Yaga took are trapped in here.
Yeah, we got a whole.
Yes, he holds up one.
That is horrifying.
What is he holding up?
A shard of
A shard of
glass.
glass.
It looks like it came from a mirror.
Okay.
You see, as they hold it up, you see what appears to be a child resting beside of what you can only imagine to be some kind of a basin or a pool.
Yeah, this.
We should be on the
Okay.
lookout for these.
Yeah, so I did a bit of investigating. I have kind of an idea of what all this is, and we gotta find a way to break it from the inside. Because it is siphoning the life out of everything, and it's not pretty. How to break it, though? That's the big question.
That is the big question. And I will say that before we get too heavy into that question, we are at 12 o'clock. That is 3.5 hours, basically, going on the recording. I think what we should do, since you guys are now all back together, and we are going to be moving on to the next couple of rooms in the next time, I think it's a good time for us to end things off here.
Mm-hmm.
With all that being said, we're going to end the recording here. Any questions? And until next time, guys, like always, later days. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Man.